There's a lot of private growing. This is my tomato plant and I love it so much, and people get so disappointed when that perfect tomato disappears. And this space, if I see a tomato disappear, fantastic. That's exactly what it was for. I'm so happy that somebody took it. It's funny, sometimes I have to convince people that they're allowed to take things. My name is Garrison Harward, and I am one of the founders of Union Street Farm in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. We are a free community-based farm growing free produce, herbs, and knowledge for the community around us. We are teaching people how to grow food in a sustainable and regenerative way that can provide meaningful interactions with the community around us and real nutrient-dense produce. We're growing about 100 different species of vegetables and herbs in less than 750 square feet of growing space. When the pandemic first started, I was very concerned that there really would be food shortages. I'm really passionate about learning how we can take a very small space and with as few inputs as possible, with as little money as possible, grow as much food as we can.
So these little leafy things, these are carrots. And we planted these about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. I live 2 blocks over, and I was walking to get some food and I passed by and I was like, why is there a garden in the middle of Brooklyn? So I popped in, I kind of looked around, saw the sign to come back on Sunday, and then I started coming to the market, to the free harvest every Sunday. Met Garrison, super cool, decided to start volunteering because if I'm gonna take from the garden and the farm, I would like to give back to it. It's been so stressful during quarantine and COVID, just not being able to live your normal life. So coming here like 2 or 3 times a week, even if it's for a half hour, just to water, just to touch, to breathe, and just be around all of this new life has been amazing for me.
Everything is usually just get on the train, put your music on, put your head down, get where you're going, finish it, and then get home. And so here you really get to stop and look and see progress. And every single time you walk outside, there's something new and exciting, and there's someone new. It just has the power to bring everyone together on its own because it's so beautiful.
Carol's been one of the big garden supporters from the beginning as well. And Carol left a note and said, please, whoever's doing this garden, can you email me?
Yeah, when I found this, I was so excited that someone's doing this. And it's amazing. I feel really connected to my roots, to the community.
I lived in this community for 10 years and I walked by this garden and I didn't even know that it was a garden. And it's like a little slice of heaven right in the middle of the street, and it's amazing. You get to connect with your neighbors. Like in New York, you could live in your building for 10 years and not know half the people in your building. We have different perspectives, but at the end of the day, we all love echinacea and we all love beets. We all love growing things, and we all love eating fresh veggies, and that's what ties us together as a community. So I'm really grateful for that.
This is not the first garden that's been in this space. The first one was founded by Roosevelt Rose and Henry Alston. Mr. Rose was the one who befriended me when I was new. I didn't know anybody, and he saw that I was growing some things off of my building, and he said, why don't you start up the garden again? So this community infrastructure is why this place exists. Many people have said it before, growing food is a revolutionary act. So much of the narrative in American society is about competition, as if by being together there's a zero-sum game, and if someone else has something, then it's going to be less that I can have. And I find that to be the same case in the garden that is not true in the garden, just like it's not true in society. Any false perception of competition or taking resources from each other is completely outweighed by the benefits of the cooperation. The ethos of generosity is within all of us, and I think you give people half an ounce of respect and dignity, and they give it right back to you.